Seen a lot about the Venezuela thing going on. I think, per usual, it's pretty overblown, but let's get into the reasons why that is. So, why is it important? Why do we care? Been seen in the headlines, and I'm sure most people have also been seeing this, strikes on Venezuelan and just cartel drug boats in the Caribbean. Thing today that's been different post Thanksgiving is this new call for, in language and headlines, which is war crimes, possible war crimes, launching investigations. So we'll just really quick rattle them off. So here, and here. And so this is par for the course for media just in general. It's very headline grabby, very attention seeking, and dramatic. The problem with this and all of these headlines is that you can't see the forest through the trees. And what I mean by that is, taking the moral implications out of this, you can't see the reason why we're doing this. So again, we get stuck in the conversation of, okay, like what are the legal implications for this? What are the moral implications for this? But we're going to focus in on like what the strategy actually is, why we're actually doing this. So you can see above the dates that we've actually, known strikes on these both Venezuelan and cartel ships. The U.S. also has an aircraft carrier parked off the coast of Venezuela. Additionally, we stopped a Russian tanker heading for Venezuela. We literally intercepted it and turned it around. And then most recently, as of today, Trump says, hey, we're going to close Venezuela's airspace. So here in the U.S., it seems we're really, really focused on the boat strikes. But this is just one piece of a maximum pressure campaign on the Maduro regime in Venezuela. And it seemed to be working. So recently, Maduro, privately came to the table and said, hey, I'm ready to talk, essentially admitting the pressure campaign is working. Out of that conversation, the deal was essentially, hey, leave the country now. We'll have the opposition leader will come in and lead the country. This probably includes some sanctions related, both just the general economy as well as specifically the Venezuelan oil industry, which has driven up inflation to incredible levels. So the only thing that's been keeping Maduro in power is the Venezuelan army, and it's pretty much gotten so bad that, a few years ago, back in 2017, up until now, there's been multiple reports over the years that the army is literally selling equipment to pay for food. Now, a lot of pressures have been applied. So we have sanctions driving inflation. We have boat strikes for posturing. We have an aircraft carrier parked off the coast of the country. We have an effective embargo of the country. And of course, today, closing the airspace. I don't really know what there is left to be applied. And the offer has been rejected from Maduro to leave power. So we're at a crossroads yet again. Maybe we see some clandestine stuff. I've also been seeing people say, oh, we're going to invade. We're not going to invade. You're not going to see U.S. troops in Venezuela. That's insane. If you were to see anything, it would be not in the news. We wouldn't hear about it because it would be clandestine intelligence services work. It would be trying to find factions within the military, the Venezuelan military, to turn against Maduro. But we've been trying that for the better part of a few decades. We'll see. So like and subscribe for more.